I'll be 50 next year, and I'm starting a series where I'm sharing knowledge with people who are younger than me, things that my younger self would have benefited from hearing that nobody told me, and just things that people in my age range might feel is relatable, that is nuanced and nobody ever talks about. This comment was a response to my video about being a perpetual parent. I'm a mom to a 13-year-old with special needs who was born with special needs, and this person says, thanks for sharing. I got my tubes tied, and one of the biggest reasons I chose to do so was because I have a very unhealthy family tree with lots of chronic illnesses, cancer on both sides, and they went on to describe why. And they were like, I love my nieces and nephews though. And you know what I love about the season we're in? We are talking about these things. Back in the day, people would have been shamed all up and down the internet. And there are people who would still shame a woman like this, but not on my page. So don't come in here shaming her, okay? Because she gets to decide what she wants to create in a life that she's living. And she has decided that she doesn't want to take the chance of handing down any chronic illnesses. I know that somebody's going to be like, well, that's not fair. How come? I mean, she's not the only woman on the planet. Other people might decide that they have a chronic illness and they are willing to have children, and that is their decision to have because they, right? So this makes perfect sense to me, and it's not a decision that I even was able to make in the dissociated state that I was in. I was very much like a follower of, the conveyor belt of social structures and systems and capitalism. I was a follower, okay? I didn't know what was going on. I was checked out because of my own childhood trauma, and I was not making decisions from a very clear space. The me that's sitting here right now that is a healing, wholer, I'm not going to say whole because it's all a journey, certified life coach helping Black and West Indian women create lives that they love and goofing off on the internet was not the me that was making the decision to become a mom. It was not, okay? And would I have made a different decision? Who knows? The irony of it is my son, who's in there, is the best thing I've ever done. He has opened up parts of me that I didn't even know existed and shown me how I want to show up in the world. One of the biggest impacts that I want to make on this planet is to be the best mom to this kid, and I didn't even know that was in me. Didn't even know it was in me when I started. I'm also an incredible caretaker. I didn't know that either. And so it's complicated, but I love this for you. And I love that you can have the vocabulary around this, formulate your words and thoughts, and make that type of choice. Because imagine if you went against your best thoughts, your best interest, and like your instinct, and then you had a child with a chronic illness. That's not a fun game to be in, okay? I did not have that experience. I went in thinking everything was going to be fine and everything was going to be healthy, and it was not, okay? And I'm 13 years in the game, well, 14 if you count the pregnancy, and we're here now. So I love this conversation, and that is definitely something a younger version of me would have benefited from, at least hearing older women share their thoughts with her. If you have any questions or comments about something that you wish your younger self would have known about, share it in the comments down below. Let me know. I'd totally be interested. Be well, be encouraged. Keep healing. Bye.